Good evening, everyone. Hope I'm coming through loud and clear. Yes, Mr. P's just getting the light and the tripod set up, so he says go live anyway. So, so yes, I'm here.
How do?
So I do apologise at the moment. Yes, they had to go to the little boy's room. So that was the hold up.
Don't know what you're on about, me. Wasn't me.
Saying 3 waiting, not 3 watching. So
you're obviously not live yet.
I am.
Well, it says 3 watching.
It says 2 watching now.
Oh, I got that wrong way around.
So yeah, I've cut my sen off. I'll just wait for a few more coming in. It is only 1 minute past 9, so
stop coming on to the cookery table, Benny.
So Chris has just setting the tripod up. So trying being the operative word, not good enough. So I have got everything. I have got everything sorted. You know, everything's set up.
Hang on a minute, Baz. You get dizzy, yeah?
She says, "Yeah, you are live." So yeah, I suppose you want me to go on StreamYard, see what camera is like.
Let me point it down. Or don't you point it down?
Well, no, because I'm not going to. There's only 6 watching, so yeah. So as soon as yeah, that's
is that
good.
all right?
Yeah, that's good.
Cool.
Because I was going to sit here and say, "Welcome to the 9 o'clock news," but I thought, no, people might think, "Hey, up as you're going to do, lally." So yeah, so going down to 5. Hi, Kate, how are you? So yeah, so I'll wait for a few more coming in. I don't want to start like I did last week and then somebody come in halfway through and so yeah, so that's what I'm going to be making today, and that is blueberry and buttermilk scones. So we've got Amjad in as well. So yeah, so I'll just wait for a few more people to come in and then I'll make a start because they are quite quick. And we forgot to put cooker on again.
Oh, have we?
Yeah. Well, I
know.
Gas mark 6, so it's like about 3/4.
That what?
About 3/4. Yeah. So so yes, we've got 7. I know you're dual adding. But anyway, same as I say, we're going to sit here and say welcome to the 9 o'clock news. But I thought, no, people might not think I'm, you know, I've lost the plot altogether.
No, they know you've lost the plot already.
So that's it basically. So just well, I'll start, but I'll just show you what I've done. I've already.
The lady's in.
I'm a lady. How are you? I've lined 2 baking sheets just like that. So yeah, so I've done that already. I've pre-prepared, if you know what I mean. So so yes, I have pre-prepared everything. So you know, grease the you know, the baking sheets and whatnot. So you know, Chris made sure his light were charged up this week, so
hopefully won't die on you.
Yeah. So you know, so the lighting's quite bright. So so yeah, so everything's sorted. I've got my recipe. I've got all my ingredients. If anybody needs any questions answering, you know, I'm only too happy to answer. So So yes, has anybody got any questions before we start or anything, you know, because I'll be starting shortly. Yeah, there's only 7 watching, but hey ho. I'd be sat here all night waiting if I was sort of waiting, you know. Oh, and before I forget, Kate, I've made the coconut cake today as well. But I've told Pixie not to publish it until Thursday.
Just about edited it now.
Yeah, he's been editing it. It's all done and dusted. Yeah, he's editing it sort of. So that's that. If you need any questions answered, I'm your girl. So yeah, so should we make a start? Yes, I made it this afternoon, Kate. It's all done, it's all dusted. Chris has edited, well, part edited it. So I says to him, I says, we're doing the baking live tonight with doing live tomorrow night. I says, like, publish it Thursday. So she said, don't eat it, Pixie. She says, I'm on my way. So yes, once the live stream's over, Kate, I'll send you a sneak peek of the picture that Pixie sent me, because he took one with a camera for my thumbnail and everything. Right, are we going to start? Is everybody ready? Are you going to...
No, I've been sacked by Baz.
Well, I had sacked you, so get over here.
Get on your StreamYardies then, so we can see what's what.
Yes, I'm just going to swap over to StreamYard so Chris can sort of make sure the angle of the camera's right.
Well, there.
I'd go that your way a bit. That's it. That's it.
Right there.
Yeah.
All right.
So you can just see edge of laptop, but hey ho.
Yeah.
But we're not having no moving cameras today because there's no mixing in. I'm going to batter you one in a minute. So yes, as you can see, I've got all my utensils and everything.
Yeah, that's right, isn't it?
So right, before you start, don't forget to put your oven on. And it says gas mark 6.
Go back in.
Hi Mike, how are you? Gas mark 6, 200 degrees centigrade or 180 degrees centigrade for a fan assisted oven. She says Hazy eats his cereal out one of them bowls. Hiya, Johnny, how are you?
Johnny 5 is alive.
So, yeah, so basically, first things first, you put the sugar in your bowl. So that's that. So then you need 8 ounces of self-raising flour, plus a little extra for dusting bray. I've got it to hand. So here I've got 50 grams of butter. This is the Asda Best for Baking that I normally use. So it's ideal in like these situations where you've got to rub it in by hand. So I do like to use the block butter when I make scones or anything. It's a lot firmer than margarine or whatever. So basically that's what I use when I make scones and things like that. So you need 50 grams of that. So that's going into the bowl now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop that into like little pieces, so it's a little bit easier
salted or unsalted, Kate says.
It don't really matter. It just says butter chilled and cubed, so it doesn't really matter whether it's salted or unsalted. Same as I say, I'm just chopping it up a little bit finer so it's easier to rub in with the old fingers. So, and then it says, rub together with your fingers until the mixture resembles breadcrumbs. So here we go. John says, I thought I'd let Jeanette tease me a little. So yes, I don't think it really matters, Kate. Same as I say, we're making scones. I like to use the block type. You know, the other makes lovely cakes and whatever, but I love this, you know, like when I'm making scones and biscuits and, you know. So basically, obviously this will take a bit of doing, because you've got to rub it in till it resembles breadcrumbs. So I'm just making sure that all the butter's all so yeah, so I mean, basically this is the bit that takes the longest, the rubbing in, you know, with the butter to the flour. So it does say add a pinch of salt, but we don't use salt, so I always omit the salt anyway. So yeah, I agree with Bella. It's the margarine tub type is too soft for like what I'm doing now, which is rubbing it into the so basically, you know, it is better for such as scones and, you know, things like that, you know, when you've got to rub it in by hand. So I'll just get another quick whiz. As you can see, it's now resembling breadcrumbs. Just get a bit more of a rub in. So I think that's about it now. So I have got some wet wipes. I really ought to have a bowl with some hot water, so, but I've got some wet wipes to wipe my hands. Anything for the quickest. So I did wash my hands and everything beforehand, but obviously that's yeah, best butter, no crap in it and lush. Yeah, but same as I say, that is the easiest for what we're making now, Kate, and for making scones and whatever. So so yeah, so that's just dry my hands on the tea towel. So it says add the sugar, which is 30 grams of golden castor sugar. So you add 30 grams of golden castor sugar to that. It's all right if you're wondering what clanging is. I'm putting everything on the floor.
Jack says he always uses block butter, sometimes stove baking butter.
Yeah, yeah. Some as I say, that's what I do anyway. Amjad, you know, it all depends what the recipe calls for. So it says add the sugar, and you want 100 grams or 3.5 ounces of blueberries, and it says chopped. So I've chopped them this afternoon, so they're going in, if you can see. I have chopped them, so they're going in now. So basically what you do is you mix everything in. Sorry if I'm not talking while I'm doing this, I have to concentrate. So I'm just making sure all the blueberries are well coated. So, and then it says make a well in the middle. So, right, it says, I'll just move this out your way a minute.
Kate says the only margarine I use that was very close to butter is
Clover, yeah. I mean, we use as anchor butter on toast. That's why we use it in our house. So anyway, this is the buttermilk. Now, it's. How can I explain buttermilk to you? It's a bit like a cross between milk and cream. It's like got a, if you can see, it's like got a thick consistency. So to this, you have to add 3 tablespoons of milk. So these are my measuring spoons, and that's a tablespoon. So to that, I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of semi-skimmed milk.
Hey, Granddad's in.
Hiya, Dennis, you're late again. So I'm just going to give that a stir to get it all mixed together. So yeah, so as I say, the only way I can describe buttermilk is it's a cross between a cream.
Wake is in, make a welly in the middle.
Hi, Wakey. So yeah, so that's the buttermilk and the 3 tablespoons of semi-skimmed milk mixed together. Hello, Wakey. So I'm just mixing that. So, right. So now this is the fun bit. Got to start adding this to your mixture. I'm not going to add it all at once. Just going to add.
You better stop there, Betty, otherwise you'll get a clip from your mother.
So yeah, this is where it all comes together. Hopefully, she says. Oh dear.
Hey, we got Ian.
Hiya, Ian. Yes, it's all in the wrist. Anybody knows I've got the best wrist action around.
I'm here as demanded.
Yes. So unwake is not 11:15. So I still won't be here at 11:15. I only like to, when I'm baking live, I only go on for about an hour.
I say it's only because there's food involved.
And because I told them off.
Yeah.
So I still haven't added all the buttermilk and milk because you don't want it too sloppy. So so yeah, it still needs that last little bit. So that's the last little bit going in. You know what I'm like, waste not, want not. So tonight there's no mixer involved or anything. It's all oh, sugar, that's gone all over the place.
Ian said she thinks a lot about herself with the wrist action, don't she?
Well, I look at it this way, Ian. You've got to learn from the best. So that's come together very nicely. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get it all together with my hands now. And yes, I have washed my hands several times. So yeah. So these are quite easy to make, same as I say. I just thought I'd do something a bit different. I've made ordinary scones, but I've never made blueberry. I've never made these before. So there we go. So right, I have got some extra flour. I'm going to sprinkle some of that on here. So basically, you know, obviously we're going to roll it out. Put that down there a minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lightly coat this in some flour.
Well, Dad says, well, Slack is streaming again tonight. He said he will come in the next stream, maybe.
Yeah. So here we are. So yeah, just so that's all that come together. Just put some of my utensils on the floor. Get me bake. Sliding off. So yeah, so I've got everything else. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to coat the rolling pin. Roll it out. So it says to use the 2-inch cutter, but I don't. I've gone somewhere in between what I normally use. It says to 1.25 inches thick, so you do need them quite thick. So same as I say, you can never have too much flour on you. Right, so they're pretty thick. So I've got that's the cutter that I've got, and on the side, it's right, it says, what does it say? 2 5/8. So that is actually just a bit bigger than what the recipe recommends. So, but the trick is when you press your scones out, don't twist it, just press it like that. Look, don't twist it because it makes them rise uneven. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press them out, and then I'm going to re-roll it. Without rolling pin rolling towards me. So yeah, you don't twist it or anything, you just press it down. So without sort of stretching it, that has made 5 up to yet. So what I'm going to do is put them straight on the baking sheet. Sorry if I'm not saying a deal. I'm having to concentrate.
I thought we could multitask.
Yeah. When it comes to baking, you have to be on the ball. I will, once I've got them on the baking sheet, I will show them you. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a bit more flour on this. Re-roll it out again. And basically, what I do is I keep on rolling until there's nothing, you know, no pastry left, and you know.
Oh, nature's beauty.
Hiya, nature's beauty. How are you? How are you, Sonia? So yeah, so this is the oh, guess what?
What?
I forgot to bring my phone over to.
I'll pass you that one.
So yeah, so that's 7 up to yet, and it's supposed to make 12, but I don't think I'm going to get 12 out of it somehow. So yeah, get the second baking tray here. So we're on to the second baking tray now. So yeah, here we go, rolling out again. Only problem with doing scones and whatnot is flour everywhere. So as I say, that's one of the reasons why I bought one of these mats, is because you just empty the residue flour into the bin, chuck it in your bowl, and you just wash it with soapy water. And jobs are good in, same as Pixie says.
Blakey says that's 9.
What?
Blakey says that's 9.
Yes, that is 9. He's good at his maths, isn't he? Sorry, I had to do that, Wakey.
If it went past 10, he'd have no chance because he'd run out of fingers.
Now that's 10.
Karate's in.
Hiya, karate. Looks better than my baking. These are blueberry and buttermilk scones. So yeah, I think this might just be the last one. We'll see how we get on. If I can squeeze another one out, I will do, but it's not very likely, let's just say. So I do have the metal cutters, but I much prefer the see if we can get a last one, and that'll make a dozen. You know what I say, don't you waste not, want not. I like the look of these because I'm not keen on overly sweet. But you see, the thing is, Bella, you only put like just over an ounce of sugar in them. Plus, you've got your blueberries. So basically, they're not like a sweet thing.
Nature says I'd counted 2. And 1 more is your 12 low. Wakey said you said 7.
So if I can sort of this will be the 12th. So yeah, that is the only pastry that's left over. So I don't think I've done too bad. So yeah, I'll just so I've got a tea towel here as well. So basically, will you do me a favour, sweetheart?
Mm-hmm.
Will you take this mat away for me? Because there's flour everywhere.
Well, not laptop. No. You not need this again.
No.
Yeah, not.
No. Leave it a minute.
Mm.
So yeah, I'll just put that there. So right, all there is now to do is, obviously, I put a bit of extra milk into a thing. Just brush them with milk now. You just need to, coat the top with a little bit of milk. And then Mr. P can put them in the oven. So yeah, so that's the first 6. This is the others. So I have actually made 12, albeit the last one were a bit of a mosh up, let's just say. And it sounds like Tucker's meowing to come in. Yeah.
We'll dive on top of the table. Come on.
Bella says stop interfering.
Who's he? No, you can't meow, she's right.
You can put that first lot in there. Yeah.
You want your phone then, don't you?
Yeah.
Don't you knock that camera, Tucker.
Oh, I've missed one here.
Which one's going in?
Then. So that's them coated with the.
Yeah.
Right. It says between 10 and 12 minutes. Do you think I ought to put them on 10 or 12 minutes?
12 to be on the safe side.
Yeah. So I'm going to set the timer for 12 minutes.
Come here.
Oh, there we go. That's started. So what I'm going to do is I'll let Mr. P turn the camera up and
yeah, I'm just give the kitty cats a treat.
Oh, so yes. So that's the first lot in the oven. Hey, up. A black cat walked in front of camera. So yeah, I've got a bit of flour on my laptop, so I'll just wipe that off. So yeah, I'm just getting shut to the
Oh, it's like an obstacle course in here with this table. You're gonna put it on your StreamYard so we know what's what.
Up a bit. That's it.
We're there?
Yeah. So while
Oh, it's slipping off.
Oh, he's knocking me flying.
So I know. There we go. Oh, we're sorted.
Sort of.
Yes, it's moved. It's moved again.
Uh-oh.
Crap camera.
It's all right. He's trying to get the angle right on the camera.
It's slipping off it.
Yeah.
So
there we go. So I'm going to have a quick cigarette while we wait.
What's the biscuits?
So just get me my thing out. It's all right. I'd already got everything prepared before I she says left a bit, right a bit. Hiya, Thomas. How are you?
Thomas again. I know that.
So yeah, so the first lot is in already, Thomas. Sticks, biscuits, yeah. They get spoilt rotten, Kate. Kate says sticks, biscuits.
Yep.
Yeah, they get spoilt, somewhat rotten.
Sticks in the morning.
A stick first thing in the morning and biscuits in the evening, like treat biscuit type of thing. So yeah, so same as I say, you know, when I put all my hair back so I don't get any stray hairs and no.
Right.
Bella.
What?
She says pass as a fag. Oh dear.
You've got your electronic doodah.
So yeah, so as I say, I've never made these before. I've made normal scones, but never used buttermilk in scones and never used blueberries in scones. So, but same as I say, if I were to make them again, I think I'd just make half a dozen and make them with a bigger cutter, if you understand what I'm saying. Because we like some, I mean, these are not exactly small, but, when you're pouring butter and cream and whatever on them, you like something to get your nashes into.
Okay,
Kate says, pass me one too. Yeah, Kate says, I can remember you saying you only got to shout it. Yeah. We see that's why Benny zoomed past camera, because he shouted biscuits and that really, all obstacles in his way, you know what I mean?
Come on, you go get biscuits. Yeah.
Oh, hi to Emma. He says she's had a massive migraine all day.
Oh dear.
So yeah, so if anybody wants this recipe, just let me know. If I've got your messenger, I will send it to you. Hey, George.
Georgie Porgy.
You've missed the main event, but here's like 6 that's waiting to go in the oven. There's already 6 in the oven. So, they just waiting to go in the oven once the first lot are out the oven. I forgot my spatula.
Frugal's in.
Hiya, Frugal, how are you?
Frugal lad.
So yeah, so the first lot's in the oven now. We're just waiting, same as I say, we've got about another 6 minutes to go. Yeah, I think we've got Daisy in as well.
Daisy.
Yeah. So yeah, all the bacon is done now. Yeah, 6 scones in the oven. I've made 12 altogether. They're just waiting to go in the oven because I don't like using the middle shelf, let's just say. I always like to, you know. So yeah, so the first 6 are in the oven. You know, once they come out, Chris will put them in as well. So you know, they've just got to go in after. So same as I say, if anybody's got me on Messenger and they want the recipe, I'm only too pleased to send it you. Same as I say, any recipe that I make on a Tuesday night. I haven't decided what I'm making next week, but it could be the hedgehog slice.
Hedgehog poo.
Yes, it could well be, but there's no bacon involved in that. It's just basically biscuits, hazelnuts, cocoa, chocolate, you know, and it's that's basically all it is. So, but things might change between now and then. I am waiting of a couple of things coming from Amazon, but it did say
you got the mother wrong.
Yeah. Hedgehog poo.
That was Bella. I'm John.
Yeah. So yeah, you know, I will, you know, don't quote me on saying that I'm definitely making the hedgehog slice because things could change in a week, if you know what I mean. Oh dear. But there will be a vlog going up. I think it's Thursday. I don't know. It all depends. Chris has nearly got it edited already. Kate asked me to. Hiya, Gordo. Cuddly toy.
Cuddly toy.
Kate did ask me if I could make a coconut cake. So what I've made is a coconut panned loaf cake.
Pan.
Yeah, panned. So yeah, so basically it's not feasible to do it on a live stream because it needs above an hour in the oven. So I have vlogged it. Chris's basically is yeah, he's editing it. So but I says to him, don't you know, don't upload it until Thursday.
Oh, I'll upload it, but you can schedule it.
Yeah. So basically, it could probably be scheduled for, I don't know, sometime Thursday. What is a good time to schedule it for? I don't know.
Schedule it the same time that you do your live streams.
So yeah, so the vlog's done. I mean, if you want to fetch it in, baby, and just give him a sneak preview, I mean.
No, it can wait.
I'd give you a sneak preview, but Chris said no, you've got to wait.
Besides that, I've got a studio.
So he's editing it, so it's up to him. You know, he says you've got to wait till Thursday. No. For that, yeah, that you.
Oh, I thought you meant. Well, how can we do that when things over here?
What thing? What thing?
Well, you wanted to do the sneak preview of this?
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to grab the camera and show it.
Well, just bring it in and hand it to me.
Oh, what about this bloody vlog?
No, I'm on about the cake.
Oh no, you've got to wait for that.
No.
I thought you meant.
She says that is eat some already. Am I guessing?
No. That's why I got one.
So no, he hadn't had any yet, Kate. I did slice a piece off, basically to show how moist and soft it is inside, because you make it with coconut milk and you actually put coconut milk in the cake mix, but afterwards, like a lemon drizzle, you poke, you know, with a skewer, you poke holes into the top of it and you pour the some more coconut milk over the top, and that in essence makes the coconut, because then you sprinkle desiccated coconut on top and that makes the coconut stick. You said you would.
Would what?
I don't know.
Who said that?
No idea. Frugal says, I do my videos 15 minutes after midnight my time. That seems to increase my views.
Oh. I said, don't.
Oh, I played Dirt Rally 2 and Project Racing. I loved it. My favourite has to be Dirt Rally 2. Absolutely loved it. And the graphics.
Oh,
that's what he means when he said you would.
Oh.
So sorry, Kate. Chris won't let me give you a sneak preview of the cake.
You got to wait. Oh, the cake that's already done.
The one I've vlogged.
The one you've vlogged. I know what I could do. Oh, Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, Saved by the Bell.
I was gonna say I could bring a bit in and then eat it in front of her.
Penny or 90, which is the better?
Who's put that?
That's Ian Matthews.
I'll put these in.
Yeah.
How do we, lad?
So I'm just going to turn that off. Don't forget me scooper thing, cake. Scones, actually, Ian. I've made scones. So the first lot, that is the alarm going off because I put a timer on. That's the first lot that are out the oven. So in essence, it's not cake. It's.
Have you got your grill in there?
Yes.
Who did that cat? What are they like now?
I'd leave them in a bit longer.
A bit longer. Shall I turn it up a little bit?
Turn it up a bit. Yeah, it's all right. False alarm. They're not quite done yet. Leaving it to Mr. P to put the oven on. Basically, I don't think he's put the oven up high enough. That's a tight git, Chris. Yeah, we say scones. Other people say scones. Whichever. Scones. Scones.
Yeah, but did you know that they were all scone?
Yeah. So he has actually bought. Just put it down.
Too late now. You've let the cat out of the bag. There you go, Kate.
Got to put camera down, haven't you?
Put it on your stream, yeah, then, so we can see what's what.
There you go. So as you can see, that is the coconut cake I made earlier on.
If you're wondering why there's a slice there,
yes.
When I was filming, Jeanette were halfway through cutting it, and when I couched up to the table and got me shot.
So I had to cut the other end. So that one's sort of a little bit cut, but there you go. That's a better shot. So, so yes. And Mr. Perfecto there, I was same as I say, I was starting to cut through it, and one at cats.
Huh?
Is it a kangaroo? So that is what I made earlier on. As you can see, it's lovely and moist inside. Got coconut oil in it, coconut milk in the recipe. That's because you're from Cheshire. He says, Thomas says, I smell smoke, you're burning something. So this is what I made earlier. One I made earlier.
I'll take it away.
Yes, he did, Dennis.
What?
He says, did you use your dolly?
I did.
Yes. He's been having raptures about, because he's been editing it since I did it this afternoon. Is it a Flintstone car? No, it's a coconut cake.
Don't put that.
Hey, Jackson, better late than never. So, if you were wondering, Jax, that was a coconut cake that I made earlier on.
How's that?
Yeah, they look all right. Can you?
I'll go put your other one in. What, a spatula?
Yes, please.
Which one? The small red one? Pink one?
No.
Or the metal one?
Yeah, scooper thing.
You'll find it first.
It's in one of the drawers. Well, stop talking dirty, Jeanette. Thought we were past that.
Are you ready to press your timer?
Yes.
That's in.
Well, basically, Bella, it's like a little thing. Chris can better explain it than I can, but it goes like a 360. I don't know. Explain it. Yeah. What does this dolly do?
What does this dolly do? Smooth cinematic shots. You know, like when you see the movies and the really slow and steady shots that move across or go in a circle. That's what that dolly does.
Oh. I mean, obviously these haven't rose as much as I'd liked them to have done, but hey ho.
What's up?
That's the what's it a baking life. You know, so yeah. It's because I'm not at home.
Who said who wanted to know about a dolly?
Bella says, is that the same as Dell's boys' dollies? No, it's something to do with photography, you know.
No floaty dollies in this house that make funny noises.
So yeah. Some as I say, the aunt wrote. You see, if I'd have had my way, what I'd have done is I would have used a bigger cutter and only made 6. So, but she says they look right up my street. So yeah, I mean, second lot's in. They look right up my street. Okay then, Wakey.
See you, Wakey.
Same as I say, if I hadn't been doing it live, what I'd have probably done would have been used a bigger cutter and only made 6 instead of 12. So you know, but same as I say, because I'm baking live, I thought, well, I'll do 12. So anyway, same as I say, if anybody wants the recipe, just let me know. I'll only be too happy to, you know, can't wait to try one of these anyway. So
yeah, let everybody know how they taste.
So as I say, I've made normal scones before, but not with buttermilk and not with blueberries. So, you know, it'd be nice to know what they taste like. So
there you go.
What we're gonna say, I forgot now.
No.
So yeah. So is there any questions that anybody's got for me regarding what I've made tonight, or what they'd like to see in a future vlog?
Do you want me to point it at you now?
You can do.
Yeah. Sorry, Lucy.
Basically, I did say, Jackie, that I might make the egg jog slice next week. It all depends if I have a delivery or if I don't have a delivery. You know, I've got all the ingredients, etc. So, hey,
StreamYard.
So you know, I've got all the ingredients. So up a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. Eat one. Tom says, "Where's mine?" It's all right. Somebody's. But never mind. My lady says they look nice, Jeanette. Oh, hedgehog. Dennis put, I wish I could reach into the screen and nick one yum yum. Up a bit.
Up a bit, down a bit, freeze.
But yeah, same as I say, I've never used blueberries and I've never used buttermilk in scones, but you know, I've just made your bog standard, you know, one with sultanas or raisins or whatever. But same as I say, so a question for you, Thomas. Have you ever heard of hedgehog slice? So, you know, it's just a question because I'd never heard of it before. You know, have you ever heard of hedgehog slice? So, I mean, because Thomas is actually a chef. So if anybody knows what an hedgehog slice is, Thomas will. So,
you can't stop on here for long.
6 minutes. They've got 6 minutes. So
6 minutes. Don't put cats on me.
Just put an hedgehog and poo. No, not hedgehog poo. But so right. It's basically a slice and there's no baking or cooking involved. It's just broken digestives, shelled hazelnuts chopped, and it's like a chocolate slice basically. Only a camp out, yum yum. It says he's heard of hedgehog bread but not sliced.
Oh.
Well, basically, same as I say, it's a no-bake thing, and the ingredients are plain chocolate, digestive biscuits, broken, not, you know, not crushed, broken, shelled hazelnuts chopped, and then basically you mix the ingredients together, put it in the fridge for 30 minutes or however long, and then you top it with chocolate. So that is basically an hedgehog slice. So it's relatively easy to make. You know, it's relatively easy, no baking involved. But I just wondered if you knew why it was called an hedgehog slice, because we were debating other night why on earth it was called a hedgehog slice. Is it American? I don't know.
Probably.
So, same as I say, I don't like to make plans too far in front, Jackie, but I will say that unless I change my mind, I probably will make the hedgehog slice. So don't quote me, you know, as saying, but I'll let you know on...
I tell you what, if you don't do it as a live stream, do it as a vlog.
Yeah, same as Chris has just said. If I don't do it as a live stream, I'll do it as a vlog anyway.
Is there anything
hedgehog slice sounds like roadkill. Yeah, she says I'm going to get the... But you see, I'm wondering if it's something to do with the broken biscuits in it. I don't know. I have no idea. I've got no clue why it's called a hedgehog slice. You see, this is why I want to find somebody that knows why it's called a hedgehog slice, because I've not got a clue. No idea. I mean, it don't exactly look like a hedgehog. So I'm going to get the ingredients and make it after I've seen you make it. All right then, Jackie, same as I say, I've got all ingredients. So if you're going to make it, I'll do it next week then. Some as I say, there's no baking involved. It's just you mix your biscuits and I would say your nuts. But Google it. We did, and it come up with hedgehog poo. That's what I did on the live stream, Kate. I Googled it, and it come up with hedgehog poo. So why? I don't know. I'll have to do a bit of research into it and see why it's called hedgehog slice. So, yes, I did ask Google why it's called hedgehog slice, and it came up with the answer hedgehog poo. So why, I don't know. I had Aunt Jad in fits of laughter. You know, I only asked it why it's called an hedgehog slice, but I should just type it in this time and hopefully it not come up with the same answer. So, yeah.
Alexa? I would have Alexa, although.
But anyway, same as I say, that's just one thing that, you know, if I get something in my mind and, you know, I want to know why it's called that, I'm not sort of rest until I get to the bottom of it, why it's called that. So, yeah, Kate says she reckons it's the colour. So, you know, who knows? You know, I'll do a little bit, you know. Oh, apparently hedgehog slice in German is called cold dog. Well, there ain't no dogs in it. That's baffled me even more.
Yeah, I'm just going to take my dog for a walk.
I say that's baffled me even more.
Take my dog for a walk.
So yeah, but I will get to the bottom of it. Why it's called hedgehog slice? Because, as I say, if there's something that knocks me, I don't rest. It's like if I hear a song and I think, oh, what's this called? What's this called? Until I get to know what it's called, I not rest. You know, it's just one of these things that I can't rest until I know why it's called hedgehog slice. But you see, that's only in German. It might be American.
Took us about a minute chat.
Oh dear. In America, is hedgehog slice roadkill? Also, is it possum, not hedgehog? Oh. Well, some as I say, all I know, baby, you'll have to get me that recipe while you're up. It's just there with.
Which recipe?
That hedgehog slice.
Ah!
Saved by the Bell. Hedgehog poo.
Where is it?
It's there underneath that blue container.
What, with 6 million others?
Yeah, well, it's right on top. So it's no good you looking because you're as blind as a bat.
I can look at it about 10 miles away.
It says category dessert and it's American. So it says no bake hedgehog slice topped with Nutella chocolate. So the ingredients, Jackie, is, well, you've already got recipe, so it's a little bit longer.
A little bit longer.
Yeah.
Just a little bit longer.
Make Chinese one night, you have a few cats. So the ingredients are 250 grams of graham crackers or digestive biscuits, broken into pieces, 30 grams of shredded coconut, 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 40 grams of skinless hazelnuts finely chopped, 200 grams of dark chocolate, 60 grams of unsalted butter, and 240 mils of sweetened condensed milk. And then it says, for the chocolate topping, 200 grams of dark or milk chocolate and 1 tablespoon of Nutella. So that's it, basically. So yeah, there's no baking involved in it. You just basically put the dark chocolate, the condensed milk and the butter and melt it all. Put it in with the crushed biscuits and your chopped nuts. And then once everything's coated, you put it in an 18-inch square pan and put it in the fridge till it's firm. So, and then it's just melt your chocolate, add a tablespoon of Nutella, and then pour it on top of the other ingredients. So that's it. No baking involved.
Taste test.
It has been wanting to
Taste test.
So basically, and that's it. That's your hedgehog slice.
Got a taste test first.
So, you know, to me, that don't look anything like an hedgehog.
What's an hedgehog? What?
That recipe, it's called hedgehog slice. So
Definitely looks like an hedgehog.
Why is it called hedgehog? I've got to do my research.
Is it a scone or a cookie?
The scones.
Oh, why do they look more like cookies?
So anyway, you know, Kate said no, hide them. You see,
Taste test. Can I eat?
No, you can have one afterwards. You're standing there and you like, I don't know whether light's going or what it is. It says in the internet it's called a hedgehog slice because it looks like a hedgehog. I can't see any. Well, this is exactly what I said, Dennis. Don't look nothing like a hedgehog.
Behind the light.
So I've said exactly like. Dennis has Googled, and it says it's supposed to look like a hedgehog. I says, well, they don't look nothing like a hedgehog. So don't forget them scones.
Don't forget the scones. Why have you put all this down there?
Well, you could take them away for me then. And you keep.
Lucy's wondering what's going on.
Yeah. It's all right. I'm getting him to earn his keep and take the...
Are those done?
I would say so, yeah.
Can I taste test then?
Callum!
Just come out of the oven.
Shut up about keep saying taste test done.
I'm going to ask every time.
It says they look more like cookies than scones.
I do. That's not my thing. They look more like fat cookies.
So yes, I've got him taking pots away.
Want camera pointing down or at you?
No, it's all right because I'm not going to be on much longer anyway. Now the art oven and that one's gone on.
What are you doing, Lucy? She's wondering what that means. I'm gonna.
I think this light's going as well.
Is it?
It's gone awfully dark. So magic. Amjad says that hedgehog slice is an uncooked flat square or bar-shaped chocolate snack, similar to a fudgy chocolate brownie, but with alternating lighter and darker areas. The darker areas are chocolate. So there you go.
Mind the way again.
So it's 10:10 now, guys. I know I've got 15 watching. If you just want a quick thing, just I've got itchy nose now.
The camera's there.
Yeah. Oh God, he's waving it, laptop and camera ain't even there. So we are Callum waving his arms about in the air, wanted to get in on the action. So yeah, oh God, I've got itchy nose. I reckon flowers all gone up my nostril. So yeah, so there you have it. They are the blueberry scones. So yeah, Um,
I can't even see him because light's about died.
yeah.
Can I mind that? Right
Kate
there.
says, "Oh, nice, enjoy." So I hope you've all enjoyed this week's live baking.
Stay safe.
Yes, says Callum says, yeah.
Don't forget to
Dax has put lurky.
don't forget to
With
wash your
hedgehogs.
hands.
Yes, we all know Callum.
Social distancing.
Yes. So I hope you've enjoyed it this week. Some, as I say, I will carry on while the lockdown's on.
That's if it
Yeah, so
don't
you know,
extend again.
so I'll see you all tomorrow evening. Have a good night, and if you want the recipe, don't hesitate to you know, to let me know, and I'll send it to you. Bye for now.
Bye. I can't see me. That
alive.
is that dark. It can't even.
No.
What? What?